at the rhythm of the sun. Well, I was wide awake until the dawn upon her face, and the echoes of our song as it hummed along. So stay with me, you are my missing pieces. Oh, you are my missing pieces. You are my missing pieces. So won't you stay with me?
Good morning, dears. Good morning, Johnny.
Good morning, Burt.
Good morning, Ernie. Oh, I could listen to that and watch that intro 1,000 times over. I'm so excited about it. That is
We're
Johnny
the Burt and Ernie
singing.
of reactors.
It's the best quote, best description ever. We educate, we goof around. There's no little rubber duckies, though. Maybe we can add that to the set. And there's morals. I'm not really sure. The moral is Richard needs to learn how to read, and Johnny needs to learn more technology.
Oh my God. Well, that's hopeless. I'm just amazed every morning when I turn on the computer, it doesn't blow up. So
Right. That's a win.
every day. Yeah, I've won pretty much every day.
Just by being here. This is true.
Yeah.
Good morning, dear. So many familiar names and faces. Alana, GK, Chris, Art. Thank you for joining us from around the world.
This has been pretty cool with the live feed and the fact that it's been sort of consistent every morning, so we can really get to know some of these people.
Yes. Zero, I'm guessing that Xeroom, Zeroum. I'm just going to throw the
Yes.
M on the top. I'm guessing the M is capitalized. Maybe that's not part of... You can correct us. Zeroum. We appreciate you all being here. GK, McDowell related to McDonald's?
Yeah. So this is from the movie Coming to America with Eddie Murphy back from 1986, I think. So this was the restaurant in that movie, which the guy was basically ripping off McDonald's.
Just a little bit.
in a very blatant way, but getting away with it somehow. How many people have seen that movie, Coming to America?
It's such a good movie. Oh, and thank you, Zerum. Congratulate me. You're going to the Istanbul concert. Awesome. Thank you for the super chat. That's his 30th birthday, right? Or is it 30th or 31st? I think it's his 30th birthday. So that's in May. Late May, I think the 24th or something. So that's after us. So unfortunately, we're not going to be at that one. We do have a few quick announcements at the top of the hour, if you will. First of all, we are going to hold a 3-hour Dimash-a-thon where we're going to watch the entire Ultimate Guide, and we spoke to the creator, and she was super cool with us using it and responding to it and everything. We don't have a date for that yet. It's probably going to be a couple weeks out before we go to Budapest. So look out for that. We'll set a time and date, and we're just going to basically sit back and, I don't know, maybe have a glass of wine. But it's a little early. If we do that,
I know we're talking about
maybe
that.
Not.
Yeah, we could try. We could certainly try.
8 a.m. wine. It's later in the day for everybody else, or
exactly,
many others anyway. So we'll keep you posted on that. Next week, it is his 30th birthday. Okay. Next week, we're going to do a kind of a different countdown to Budapest reaction where one of you are actually going to choose the song. We're going to do it through a game. We have a new friend, Andy, who's here. Art, well, I think Andy's here too. I'm going to get to Andy in a second. Art hooked us up with a game called Factiles. So it's basically a version of Jeopardy. And it's all questions related to Dimash. So the premise basically is for Johnny and I to learn more about him and the songs and just kind of, because we still don't know a lot about him. I mean, we know technically, vocally what's happening for the most part, but the songs and his background, we have a lot to learn. So the goal is to learn through that, but we thought it'd be a lot more fun through a game. So Andy, who is the deer that is flying us over to Europe to begin with is going to join us, so you guys can meet him briefly. He'll be one of the contestants. Johnny and I are going to be a team along with the chat, so we're going to get a little help, hopefully from hundreds of you.
We're going to need all of it,
against 8 others, and it's going to be a first come first serve kind of thing, where you could actually play, and whoever wins the game, which won't be us, gets to choose the song we're going to react to at the end of the game. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So details will be posted in the for those of you who are members at Buy Me a Coffee. You'll see that later today, and then we'll announce it in the community board on YouTube as well. So that'll be on Tuesday. Mark your calendars for that.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Lastly, we're trying to figure out how we're going to meet as many people as possible when we're in Budapest. So we're going to be in Germany first for a couple of days, and hopefully maybe we can meet up with some of you there. We'll be in Munich. And then we have the Hungarian Deers pre-party that we're going to be at. And then there's a couple other parties we're meeting up with the USA Deers. We're meeting with the Polish Deers. And we're just trying to...
By the way, the Polish Deers, you sent me that video of them singing. I loved that so much.
They did so good. Yeah, so they
Polish
have...
Deers bringing it.
Yeah, they have a choir on YouTube you guys should check out, and they're doing some dedications to Dimash and everything. And they did a wonderful job putting that together. So we're trying to find a time to actually meet with others that maybe are a part of those particular groups, and we want to meet as many as possible. So right now, the idea is to probably meet after the concert. I don't know how exhausted we're going to be, but like a meetup spot just a few minutes away from the actual concert where we can meet everybody and get selfies and hugs and say hi and all that would be super cool. So
our circadian rhythms are going to be all off because of the time change anyway. So we're going to be in a day.
So I'll just be walking around with like a coffee drip, just an IV.
Yes.
Moving through everything. So.
And we should come to Brazil. So we should, Sophia.
We'll travel the world.
We would love to.
Absolutely. Okay. So all that being said, let's look at today's song.
Mm-hmm. By the way, thank you to Chris, one of our regulars. He just bought us a coffee.
Yes, thank you for the coffee. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. That helps pay for these trips and gets us up bright and early. So we genuinely appreciate your support there. Mm-hmm. So today's song is called Daididau. And I think I'm saying that right because Art sent me an email. My reputation precedes me. It's like, here's how you pronounce this. So I think that's right. And this is an important cultural song that every Kazakh knows. So this is an important one. So what we're going to do, knowing that this is very important to him and this is kind of a staple in his concerts, we're going to watch the Adai. How do you pronounce that, Johnny?
Adai?
Adai and Daididau from excerpt from the Bastau 2017 concert. We're going to react to that first. And then we're going to watch Gloria Wu's the story behind Daididau. And we contacted Gloria, and she was totally cool with us playing that as well. But we do have to keep the filter on the videos, just again to make sure what happened yesterday doesn't happen today, where we ended up having the whole thing got taken down. We had to re-upload it, add filters, and we need to avoid that scenario. So
yeah.
All right, so let's pull.
I'm
this
looking
up.
forward to it.
Yes,
and before we get started, for those of you who have never seen us or never been on YouTube before, you should hit like and subscribe if you like what you see and you want to see more or know what we're up to next. Oh, and ring that bell. See that little bell?
Yes, and if you have been on the internet before, you can go to a place in the description below. What's that?
I heard they make the internet for computers now, which is great.
Ooh, that's That seems very efficient in the use. Combining that technology seems really smart.
Yeah. That was a Simpsons quote.
Oh, okay.
Homer's
I did get that.
Homer's like, they make that for computers now. Yes, they do.
Also, be sure to check out the description below, where you can click on a link to buy us a coffee to help support our page. Also, become a member for extra perks. Become a silver, gold, or diamond Thronely levels. And you can also go to throga.com to take a free vocal assessment to learn more about your voice and the 7 dimensions of singing.
All right, question, Richard. So
yes.
I've seen a few comments here clamoring for Shirley Jones. Should I try to rustle her up for this beginning part?
We can do better than that. We can watch Shirley as you go get Shirley.
Oh, my goodness. Can you ask for anything more than that? All right, I'll be back.
All right, Johnny is off to find Shirley, and I can entertain you on piano, except I can't. You know what I can do? This morning I was listening to When I've Got You. What key is that in? You are my gateway to heaven. That's the extent of my piano skills. That song is hard. It's the most accessible song, but to sing that first thing in the morning, because he's not down here. You are my gate. He's up here. You are my gateway to heaven, which is really high for first thing in the morning. And then he goes even higher, like an octave up. All right. I believe I hear Johnny. Did we succeed?
We sure did.
Yay!
Yay. Hold on. Say hi to everybody.
Good morning, Shirley Jones.
Hi, dears.
This hug position. So we have the mugs. Now we need a t-shirt where she's just like reaching out to hug you.
Yeah, I'm trying to look into the camera.
She does not care.
No,
she doesn't. She will not. Oh, I adore her.
Oh, she's the best. She's the best. Can there be a kitty instead of Johnny? Oh, come on.
Oh, well, that's not nice.
No.
But I second the notion. Actually, while you were gone, I tried to entertain them with the piano, and this is all I got. His When I've Got You, and then I tried singing it. It's really high first thing in the morning. And then I belted out the "You are my gateway to heaven." And after that, in the chorus, he's going. He's up to the F. That's just the chorus.
Wow.
And he's like grit and everything. That high F, it was like, because you and I have done a million gigs back in the day. Those Fs and Gs, that was like 4 songs in, one bridge or one moment you would build up to. That was the crescendo of
right.
An hour and a half set. And he's just like, here's every chorus.
I know.
It's nuts. Okay, we digress.
Thanks, Art. Thank you, Art, too, for the copies.
Yes, thank you.
Is that the Art?
I think, is it the Art? The Art that we're going to hook us up with Factile next week? I think it is. Yes, it is. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Art. Art, I actually wore this shirt for you because he likes my movie shirts.
Excellent. Oh, and thank you, Nancy, for the 3 coffees.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. It's really like it helps us be able to do this more often. And
we went for doing one live a week, and this is our 3rd day in a row, which is kind of a new record. Which is great. I mean, we want to do this 3 or 4 days a week, and it allows us to get to rotate through more artists and discover more amazing singers. So we really do appreciate it. All right, let's get to business.
Okay, let's do it. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Shirley
Yep.
ready?
She's ready. I'll just pet her tummy, so that should be good.
Wow. Oh my God, there's like 100 of them.
I did not drug my cat. No, Chris, I did not.
Is this this instrument that the what is it, the Kwai?
Kyoto?
No, not Kyoto. It's like QUI. I think it's spelled something like that. Do I have that right?
I don't know.
And Trisha, coffee where in the link below you can do that. We appreciate that.
Oh.
So it's Dombra. It's a
Dombra.
Kazakh.
Okay.
Dombra. Okay.
Okay.
It's a university group. Okay. Thank you.
Great scale. Yeah, very impressive in sync there. They're very tight. Oh, he's playing one too? Look at that. That's cool.
Oh, he's killing it.
That's awesome.
We've only seen him at the piano.
Yeah. So another thing he's talented at. That's
That was cool.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Before he jumps into the song, I'm assuming this is Daididau that we're walking into.
Okay.
He also plays the drums. It plays 8 or 9 instruments. I'm not surprised because we've commented this on with the few other singers too. You define them, Johnny, as like musician singers as opposed to singers, and it's not a right or wrong, good or bad, but
that's not a derogatory thing towards singers that are
don't
amazing
play other instruments. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
thank you,
just,
Kristen, for the coffees. Thank you.
Just that
And we hope
extra
to see you
element
too.
where, yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, hold on, she wants to get out.
I got you.
Okay, thank you.
Wait, no, I don't. There it is.
There she is. Okay.
And the question is, do we need to watch Shirley while he gets the door because he's not wearing any pants? That's what we don't actually know.
Okay.
Okay, he's back. All right. So, yeah, so like you said, it wasn't a derogatory thought. Well, I lost my place here. With the idea of being a musician's singer, it's the understanding of music theory and chord structure and all those things, and being able to physically play an instrument lends itself to his ability to make amazing choices vocally. It has to add to that.
Yeah, because I've come across singers that are amazing, and they like, and they can do like just a million different runs, and it's like, you know, they're doing notes. It's like, how can you hear that? But they don't really know what they're doing. They just, I don't know. It's just something like super innate, but there's no cognizance of it.
Yeah, it's really incredible. A couple things. One, thank you, Tina, for the 5 coffees. I think that was for Shirley Jones, not for us. So you're going to have to maybe put it in, instead of a saucer of milk, hook her up with a little coffee.
I'll get one of those gourmet cat food things, you know.
Yes, and also thank you, Trisha. We appreciate it. And what was I going to say? Oh, so a couple things in the comments before we hear Daididau. Apparently his in-ears broke or something got disconnected or something. So I'm curious to see how he handles that scenario.
Mm.
Açasdan kalamalar sizge yerge Çözüm var underten şey ayday kırge Yüzüme сендескенде беу қарағым Озайсың қатып қалған ай іштің дерді Қозғайсың қатып қалған ай іштің дерді
Beautiful.
Lyrics too.
Yeah.
I love phrases like the 14th moon is just so much cooler than the night sky, right? I mean, not to say there's not value in that too, but it's just the imagery that it sets in. And I don't know Kazakhstan's background or history or anything, so and I'm sure that has more depth even beyond that, but it just invites you in poetically, which is super cool.
Yeah, again, there's just that artistic layer to his stuff always, which is just like he
and
doesn't.
we're gonna learn about that. We're gonna watch, for those of you just joining too. We're gonna watch Gloria Wu's the story behind the song as well. So we're gonna learn more that way.
Şanamen benim dostum kalganım var Boynada ayrılıday ay
He's got both in ears out right now.
Çekilmez ayrılmazsay bunu dedim Kaydıgın üvetimin ay çalganına Adai+Daididau
Wow.
Kaydıgın üvetimin ay çalganına 아가의 스트레이트 코너스 가자!
Ooh, what does he say there? Is he passing it off to
Yeah.
the audience to just sing along with? It sounds like sing
I
along
would
kind of thing.
I would assume, yeah.
Yeah. Couple things too. So I see the 14th moon refers to the full moon. Again, so much better than saying full moon.
Yeah.
It's just so much cooler.
Yeah.
When a singer does this, we talked about this a little bit before. What this does to and you do this on stage often, even during these our shows, if you will.
Yeah,
We'll
right,
take one
right.
out and yeah. So
You're just listening to the sound of the room, yes.
yeah. Now in this is different though, because it's not because I want to hear what's happening. It's I have to. Like if they're not working here, if both ears are blocked, all you hear is the internal sound. It's called it's like a tympanic vibration. So that's when he's singing, the vocal folds are vibrating, and it's called bone conduction. So the vibration from the vocal folds are traveling through the mucosal membranes, the cartilage, and the bone that travels to the tympanic part of the eardrum, and that's what allows the sensitivity to the vibration, and then our brain interprets that vibration into specific pitches. So when you do this...
Thank you, Therese, by the way.
Yes.
So
Oh, thank you very much.
wow, awesome, thank you.
When you do this, it allows you to be a little more internalized awareness as to what that vibration is. So rather than hearing all from out here, it allows the bone conduction to be processed better by the brain. So that's why singers do that, and why he's doing that in those moments. And
Thank you, Carolina, too.
Yes, thank you very much. I was just going to say.
Yeah, and it also speaks to like the better sense of pitch you have internally. I mean, that helps in a situation like that, because then if you just sort of know in your brain what the pitch is supposed to be, you don't necessarily have to listen to what's going on. You can, it's your sort of brain guiding it.
Yeah,
you know,
it is,
and it helps to have that feedback. Obviously, that's a nice reinforcement to, you know. And I actually, like we've talked about this before, I like room sound. I like when the room comes back to me, because sometimes the in-ears, like, they give you the pitch, but it's not quite, it doesn't have that resonance to it, so it's not quite as accurate for me.
You don't
like,
connect to the environment very well.
Yeah, it's just for me, pitch. I mean, you know that I'm good with pitch. It's almost like a resonance thing. It's not. It like hits me in a certain way. Like there's a vibration that clues me in. So, so it's that I guess that's how I recognize it. So
But just having perfect pitch, like you have and like Dimash has, being able that you're able to recognize it. But when you can't hear it, to trust the vibrations of that frequency happening is very difficult, especially in this atmosphere when you've got vibrations from other instruments coming at the same time, and that impedes on the vibration that your brain is processing at the same time. So it gets complex in these scenarios.
It does. And depending on the acoustical environment, because every environment's different, it's my curse in this life as a performer. Every room that I play is different. And, you know, some rooms are, you know, much better than others, and you know, who knows, like in certain scenarios it's just frequencies just crashing into each other and bouncing off each other, and it's pure chaos. So I mean, that's what he's dealing with this, but I would, if nobody told me that he had lost his ear, I would have never guessed, because he's on.
Yeah. Well, this was the only really, I mean, we saw, because I noticed it because you guys brought it up, but it was when he's doing this, which is unusual to see him do, it's because he's trying to balance in his ear, but really his brain in processing the frequency. Thank you, Joy, for the coffee as well.
Chris calls you a nerd, by the way.
Hey.
It's true.
It's true.
Yeah, just hard to see that.
I'm excited to hear what the song's about. It's dark. I'm sure I reveal my misery. And this is war influenced, maybe?
Wow.
There's no way that was the melody in the original folk song. Like,
yeah,
I mean,
probably not. Oh, I feel like he's getting pretty emotional too. That's just,
he is. Oh, and I got instant goosebumps there too. And it's not just because there was a louder, higher note. Like, that's not enough. It has to have meaning behind it. And his connection's beautiful here. I'm pausing this way too often. I'm sorry.
I was going to comment too before he hit those high notes. I'm like, you know, I don't miss them again. You know, the first few videos that we watched of him, it was all that stuff, and it's just like your mind's just blown. And I love the fact that we've been, like, as we've been digging deeper and finding these more songs, that, you know, just digging deeper into his catalog, we're coming across songs that don't have all that, and if any, it's helping me connect to him more as an artist. Mm-hmm. You know, and just a person too. Because it's really he's serving the song in the best way, and he's not like, he's basically referring to the gimmicks all the time. You know, gimmick is such it is not the right word, but
decorations. Yeah, he doesn't. We've said this over and over. He serves the song based on the instrument capacity that he has, which is just above normal. mean, that's really a simplified way of putting it.
I love the decorations, but I also love somebody that wants to express an idea, you know, in the best possible way, and that's what he's doing.
All right, let's watch that section again.
He's
like 23 here. 22?
Is he really?
Yeah, this was 7 years. This was 7 years ago. Man, you hold your breath in this. Hold it together, Richard. Hold it together, Richard.
You can
Just because Dimash is crying doesn't mean you need to cry.
Oh my God. He's 23 there?
Yeah. Or maybe
to
24.
To have that much, I mean...
Oh, no, that's not right. Yeah, it was 7 years ago, and he's turning 30. Yeah, no, I did the math.
Okay. I mean, the fact that he's in his 20s, because usually anybody in their 20s are idiots. Right? Anything in that spectrum of 20 to 30, it's like there's some learning to do, let's say that, in life.
Fair enough.
So the fact that he's just in that much control and that present and that it's just there's a depth that he's reaching that's not typical, which makes me think that he's just this celestial being that has dropped down for his last lifetime after living thousands upon thousands of lifetimes, and he's just gained all this wisdom. I'm getting a little weird now. And
I'm loving it.
But it's just like, you know, these geniuses of our time, you know, like the Mozarts, the, you know, Leonardo da Vinci's, you know, it's like it's like they have that from such an early age, you know.
Yes.
It's just there. It's just there. You know, it's like, and that they're just like old souls, and they've just been around, and they're here to teach us something.
As Joy put it too, it's just incredibly mature. You know, the old soul concept is just being able to get the surrounding. It's a comprehension thing that, you know, we is kind of our life's quest to kind of appreciate and understand and apply in our interactions, and to be connected with that so young. It's just incredible.
Some people just have it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And wow.
Woo! Crazy. All right.
And going back to that, there goes Burt and Ernie. Look, kids going off. What was I gonna say? I don't know.
Rubber ducky.
Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bath time so much fun. Rubber ducky, I'm so in love.
I have not
with-
watched that show in so many years. I kind of want to go back.
Well, now we have to because we're them.
I vote for.
Oh, you need to finish the video, by the way, too.
Oh, there's more? Sorry. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Let me back it up just a little bit. Hear that ending. My bad. I vote, if y'all are up for this, we do a reaction to an episode of Burt and Ernie. Are you guys up for that? Because
I'm up
that
for
sounds
it.
like so much fun for me.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We'll break down Bert's singing voice and talk about the chord structures and bath time.
Yes. Oh, I love bath time. Listen, I can't fit into a bath anymore because I'm too tall. But oh man, I miss
A
bath
Muppet
time.
version of you can do it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Nice.
Yeah, he's just-
singing back, chanting with
He's just special. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Here we go. The story behind what we just watched. So we have to keep the filter on. I talked to Gloria, who gave us her blessing to show this, and she was even suggesting it's probably better to be safe than sorry scenario. So, because her channel isn't monetized, ours is, so that there's the main difference there. So,
Yeah.
all right, here we go. Hopefully you can see the
Yeah.
subtitles enough.
I'll try to move away so I can.
Yeah.
This is better, right, everybody?
No,
Is this better?
only if Shirley's there.
Oh, that's good. Okay. But yeah, there we go.
Try to be over on this side.
бұрын болдың ба біздің театрда? 现在这个歌剧院是世界上5大歌剧院之一。习近平主席来这个哈萨克斯坦的时候，那个迪玛希在我们这个这么漂亮的歌剧院演唱《大地道》。
I thought it was him at first.
Саған қарап қазақтың бүкіл ұрпақтар, жастар, балаларымыз өсіп келе жатыр саған еліктеп.
He's my role model too.
Мен соған өте қуанамын. Өйткені жастардың бәрі теріс емес, өнерге деген саған қарап бой түзеп жатыр. Сондықтан айналайын тілеймін саған.
He's so soft spoken.
I know, I love him.
Осындай домбырамен орындап бергім келеді. Бізде жалпы қазақтың әрбір баласы міндетті түрде домбыра тарту керек. Өйткені ол туынды жатқан тарихымызды жақсы көру керекпіз. Бүгін қазақтың халық әні орындалады. Сол себептен үлкен арманым, үлкен мақсатым орындалып жатыр. Әнші аға-апаларымыз бар, қазірмен бірге сайысқа бақ сынасып жатқан. Сол кісілерге тыңдатқым келеді. Мынау менің кіндік
This is the show called The Singer.
топырағында дүниеге келген ән. Құрамасы бүгін сахнада өнер көрсеткен болады.
So I think we're going to watch him perform here, and then it gives more information during or after as well.
Okay.
That's my understanding. Oh, Maria is his mentor. Okay. That's where the song's coming from. Thank you for the super chat, Max. Wow. Okay. Let's use another performance of the song.
Oh man, I love that instrument.
It's only 2 strings.
Like his technique
How
is
precise
really
is
stealth.
that? Yeah, I want to see you replicate that on the guitar, Johnny. How can you you strum it that precise?
It's hard on him.
The technique I would use is this one. You have to, like a triplet, like with the fingers that way, because I could never get my wrist to respond like that.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know Richard has to do everything in a Richard way. He can't do anything normal.
That's how it's been done for hundreds of years. How can I do it?
He couldn't just strum like a normal person. He's got to do it.
It worked for me. No, but you go ahead.
Yeah, so it's two strings, so there's a droning quality to it. So I mean, but yeah, he's so precise,
so clean. Yeah, it's just catching. Wow. Great attempt, Johnny.
That's cool.
The progression there, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for the coffee very much. All right.
Can we stop it right there? I love that little that little suspension there. Great song.
It is in the if I understood the setup a little bit too, the lyricist, the poet, the lyrics were written based on a misunderstanding that his wife had left him. So just, if I'm correct there, I'm just reflecting a little bit on the power of thought. Like, it's not even, like, this didn't even happen. His wife didn't leave him, but just the idea of it created this incredible poem and lyrics and storyline that resonated with so many others. It's Johnny and I get on philosophical conversations all the time when we're not in Burt and Ernie mode.
Yes. No, there's reality, and there's your version of reality based on,
right.
I mean, you're the filter that you're seeing things through based on your conditioning, your concepts, your, everything. It's just you're coloring what you're seeing. So yeah, your thoughts are everything.
Yeah, that perception to and then to believe that and to follow it up, and hopefully that resolved itself and that didn't actually happen, gathered from that description. But it still resonates with truth, and for that to turn into a piece like this, and then pulling on just the instrumentation and the style and the melodic phrasing that might be more historically true to Kazakhstan, just brings it all together. It's really powerful.
Yeah. Thank you, Zero M. Thank you so much.
Oh, so he was lied to by his captors to torture him. That's what it was. So it was a deliberate. Wow. Crazy. Just gentle.
Oh. The feed stop? Oh, man.
That was interesting.
Oh, my goodness.
Ah.
Oh, man.
It's so delicate. It's just.
Yeah.
Ah. And then just into the angelic sky with.
Yeah.
Wow.
Richard, I actually teared up during that
You
part.
did not. Dimash broke Johnny.
It,
Maury almost did. Dimash sealed the deal.
oh my
It's
goodness.
beautiful. It just resonates. It's hard to breathe. By the way, thank you for the super chat, Terry. Very much we appreciate that. It's so elegant. His choices, and you could feel the pulsating of the vibrato, and just such a gentle.
The timing is pinpoint too. Like that whole crescendo part. You know, he goes up that you know, that, which again, it's like it's so impressive, but it was so necessary for the song. It's like that's that cathartic moment, which is just so perfect. And then that part ends, and there's just this silence. And then and that's, I mean, the silence, as anybody in music knows, it's like that's almost as important as the or any art. It's the negative space.
The negative space, absolutely.
It's that contrast, and it's just like you're just sucked in, and then he comes in right at the right moment.
Because if it was like a beat earlier, it would have felt disrupted. That like the silence, it didn't breathe enough, and if he came in late, it would be like, okay, that's suspense for the sake of being suspenseful, right? It's just so well placed. I totally agree.
He just
and
knows.
We're going to hear it again.
Oh no.
Just even those moments of break. I didn't go that far enough for the big, but and then so unexpected.
I know.
But yeah, I mean, obviously the bigger break here. Every time.
Oh.
So good.
Oh. God.
Amazing.
Are you kidding me? Oh my God. That, like, the subject matter, the execution, just,
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. We got another minute here, I think.
Richard, are you excited to see this concert? Because I'm so excited to see this concert.
No idea. I saw someone mention, look forward to seeing Istanbul. Unfortunately, we're not able to make that one. We will be at the Budapest performance on. Yeah, I just realized this. It's May 4th. You have to wear your Star Wars shirt. I feel like that's appropriate. May the 4th be with you. All right. We got a little bit here. So this is the Kazakhstan declared independence, December 16th, 1991. It's the most prosperous country in Central Asia today. And people don't forget the century which lost its land and suffered for 2 centuries. Yeah. Wow.
That's powerful. Wow.
Amazing.
Oh man, I don't know if I can take that much emotion this early in the morning. It's
That was good. That was really, really good.
that's maybe one of my favorites that I've heard. Oh, yeah, everybody's. I do cry sometimes, people. It's just
Everybody's in shock. And I played piano earlier. What's happening? I mean, not well.
we're switching roles. I'm channeling my inner Burt today, and
Oh my goodness.
the name Burt also makes me think of.
Well, I didn't have the lyrics in the right spot, but yes. Mary Poppins. What was that team that the lyricist and pianist for Mary Poppins in that era of Disney? They were incredible.
It was the brothers who remember we saw that we saw
did
that
not
documentary?
like each other at all.
They didn't like each other. They didn't talk the last years of their life.
They wouldn't even talk to each other. But
yeah,
their collaborative brilliance was just crazy.
Oh man, if I could have a dream job, I feel like when I was watching that movie, I'm like that's it. That movie is Saving Mr. Banks, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. And which they show them working on that, and it's just like that would be so fun. But
man, this was awesome. Thank you everybody for joining. So I know there's requests for more songs. We're gonna do more
Sherman
songs.
Brothers,
Thank
Sherman
you.
Brothers.
Thank you. Our goal is to see at least the majority of the key songs that Dimash is likely to perform at the concert, and people have already sent in his last set list, from the Stranger Tour and things like that. So we have an idea of like key songs that are there, and so we're trying to focus more on those. I know some of the suggestions aren't necessarily on there, but we're gonna get to them all. In fact, I just got a master list that Lewis, one of our Diamond Thronely members, sent me. There's like 116 songs, so we have a few more to go. Not for the concert, but I'm seeing like a master list of songs.
I was like, if there's 116 songs, we might be tired at the end of that. So maybe we won't go to the party.
Yeah, exactly. We'll be the last ones in our seats in our section. We'll just tell you where the section is. You just come to us at that point. Oh my goodness, man. This was awesome. So we will see you guys next Tuesday for the next live, the countdown to Budapest, where we're going to play again a live game. Should be a lot of fun. We're going to learn facts about Dimash, and whoever wins that will get to pick the next song, whether it is likely to be in the concert or not. It is your choice, and we're going to react to it. It should be super cool, and we'll announce more details about that soon in the community board.
Hey, thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you everybody that bought us coffees. We are coffeeed up today.
Yes, we appreciate it, and we look forward to seeing you in Budapest as well. Hopefully, as many as possible.
What a treat that we're able to do this and react to such amazing artists, and the fact that we can do it with everybody now is. The internet is a great thing that I've just discovered.
With the exception of when we have to for certain reasons, I do not want to go back to just pre-recording videos. This is like I'm getting to know
lonely now.
Names and personalities and information, and it's gonna be that much more connected when we get to see you in person, and hopefully not this show, but other shows, other artists. I mean, we'll see what transpires. So
I've been Dimashified.
Yes. We'll keep you posted on all of the details. Thank you again, everybody, for joining us.
Oh, you guys are the best. Thank you so much.
We hope you have an amazing day, and we'll see you again soon. Bye, everyone.